day, everybody. We've moved the truck into the garage, which is a feat all in itself. Getting this thing in this overpacked garage. I actually had a pump for this, like a hand pump. Apparently it gave up the ghost at some point in time, sitting in a box. So, you know, just randomly thought this works. So, get the brake fluid out of the master cylinder here. I'm going to replace it. Brakes work? Question mark? To a point, but the seems to be seeping around the back of it, so I'll just go ahead and replace it. There's no reason to leave it on here if it's questionable, especially, you know, brakes. They're important and such to some people. So get this out of here, and well, I brought it into the truck into the garage so I can get underneath of it. It's winter time. Get underneath of it, and I got to tie up a little bit of fuel line stuff and just go throughout underneath the truck, checking everything out. I'm gonna check at that the seal on the rear end to see how bad it's leaking. I may replace it and change the gear oil in it, and just go through everything else. I think everything else is pretty good. I got to change these what's left kind of list. The truck itself, when it's kind of warm outside, will start up every time. I don't know if I got we got a brand new block pump on there. I don't know if these trucks came with a helper pump on the frame or not. There's one back there, does not look factory to me. It must have went out a long time ago because it's more rusted than, you know, most things. So I am going to order a very cheap electric inline pump and put it on the upper side of the fuel, because I think the problem is somewhere, I don't know if it's in the pump or in you know, just this hosing, that it's backing off and not getting fuel, keeping fuel to the carburetor to start, which, you know, so I don't want this thing to be dependent on having to every time. So we'll get that pump put on there. It's like $10. It's like a 4-pound pump. It's worth $10 to try it, put it in the line, and run it. If it works, then we know we got the fuel's just backing off if it sets. But I was going to kind of run a theory here before it comes. You know, just start the truck up every day in here in the warm, and if inside the garage, and if it still does it, you know, it cranks and cranks and cranks before it fires, because it's got the manual choke. Manual choke works great. The truck, once it fires up, it idles high, drops down, pulls the choke open itself. So if you know, we have trouble starting in here where it's warm, then it probably is the fuel backing off. So once we cover that, like I said, put a pump on there. I might even, you know, if that pump is impressive, I might even put one on the frame rail back here, or actually just, you know, get a real one and you know, put it back there just to keep You know, I should have went with electric fuel pump in the first place instead of putting a block pump on it. I was being cheap. The block pump was half the price of an actual inline fuel pump. But like I said, I ordered a very cheap one just to put up there to, you know, as you turn on the key, it's going to pull any fuel up out of the line and right to the carburetor. So that might solve the problem. We'll see. There was probably easier ways to do this, but we're going to do that. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Ain't going to help nothing. You know, ain't going to hurt nothing, and it may help something. So going from there, we got to check everything underneath, tie up some lines. I got some, you know, body line mounts to keep the fuel line off of stuff. Get them put in. Check the rear end. As far as the transmission goes, I'll check the gear oil in it. Should be good to go. Eventually, I think the last thing I'll do is change the oil in the actual motor. But other than that, change out these fenders. I think I've decided to replace this hood. It's pretty rusty. If I can find one for halfway decent price, I will. Other than that, I got the cab cleaned up. I might try to find some cab lights. There's one missing anyways, and the rest of them are on their way out. They're just crusty. I'm sure once I get a touch on them, I'll probably break them, but that is what it is. And the bed, I still haven't decided. I'm a 50-50 flatbed guy. Nice flatbeds. Some trucks look absolutely gorgeous with flatbeds. Others look garbage. This truck here looks pretty decent with a flatbed on it. I've looked around for some beds. Everybody thinks they have gold now, so I think I'll leave the bed on it. I want to paint it, clean it up and paint it. Problem is I'm not going to sand it off in here. But we'll see where that goes. I can do the light cleaning on the sides. I also thought about cutting it's all steel. It's got like steel plating in the bed, and it's kind of warped. Thought about actually just going around the outside because it's like an I-beam outside, and cutting just the actual bed of it out and setting in wood. I think it would look better. But the problem with that is if the cross members that are also little baby I-beams, very heavy duty bed, are only like this far down, you're going to have either to get a thick enough board to hold anything that you're going to put on your bed. Probably just leave it alone, clean it up, paint it, put for sale on it. So that's where we're at on that. There's a few other things I need to just go through, but as far as I know, I need to check the grandpa step on that side there. It's kind of leaning down. But I think we're in the, I don't want to say home stretch, but we're on first, getting ready to steal second. Getting this jewel ready to put up on the old interwebs for sale. But as far as that goes, I mean, you know, these fenders aren't bad. That one there, it's been crushed in the front. You can't really, I mean, you gotta look to see it. But other than that, I'm going to change it out. This one here's got a little bit of rust in the bottom corner, but I have almost brand new fenders with the inner fenders. Why not? You know what I mean? I have them. I don't need them now. I will save these fenders, and well, almost done. Oh, Looks like we're going to twist that line off right there, which is great. Be nice if I could hit it way better. But here we are. Oh. And they're full of the line wrench in. Twist her off. Never just be easy. Damn. So now I gotta pull that all the way off. Sure, there's a little other baby one here. I do not have a 3/8 line wrench, so we'll see. Looks like somebody's been rounding on him anyways. Good guy. But desperate times. I actually felt like that was loose on the line too. Huh? Thank the Lord. There's one line I don't have to replace. I'll probably spin the other one off. That'd be great. I just now seen something. What I was thinking here. Where in the world does that even go? Having a brain fart right now. I don't know where, why, how. Of course. Why would that be any of the same wrenches that I already have here for this entire thing going on here? Turn that one there off too. Yeah, that's good stuff. Now, just hope that I can turn these out. On the block down there. Let's go ahead and be like that, bud. There, stay right there. We can come loose and smoke me in the elbow here in a second. See that, I don't know if you can or not, lighting in this place is awesome. But see what I'm working on there. Went and got me a tool. And what you I would never have guessed that. Sorry if I'm breathing hard right into the camera here, but you're on top. I'm on top of you, so. Alright, got them lines off. Off the box down there too. So now pull this. Cannot believe it. Whew. Something's going to go awry here real quick. That was way too easy. Whoa! No! You may be asking yourself, well, boy, why that was still bolted to the truck? Why didn't you undo it there? I don't know. Don't think I thought it through. So now, I guess we'll hassle with it out here, which could or could not be a better situation. I don't know. I think I'm going to start trying to take this fender off. Okay. See where we get to. Let's see how lucky I am. I very seriously doubt these will come out. Oh, and there's no round. Let's see here. Wonder which one's got more smoke. A little baby impact, not an impact, or this air nozzle. Well, I guess we kind of answered that question. Got a couple out of the front there that were not easy. Where'd my... found a couple more up in this stinking fender well that I need to get now. Oh, I bet it. No stinking way. Nip, 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 nip. What the world?
I said stop this.
No idea, man.
I don't have. I was vacation riding. I'll drive it there.
That air rush, either trash. Wow, man. Huh.
I know what's. Give me a screwdriver.
We need a screwdriver for. Alright. We got most of the bolts out here. I think I got one more back here that I'm leaving until I dying. Thank you. Pull this one here and just the two under the hood. Let's see. We'll find out real fast, I suppose. Oh. Yeah, I failed her to go. Should be able to get a half-inch on those and be done. I don't even, yeah, okay. Let me see that one real quick. Just to make sure, I think it's 5/8. Look at that, it's the exact one that you have to use right now. Can I borrow it?
Yeah.
Okay, there's your ratchet back. You can take a break from working on that. If you want to. You get 2 15-minute breaks every 8 hours, honey.
Yeah.
Yes, you do, huh? Some people's kids. Did you get you another socket? Oh, okay. Oh, we ain't gonna fit. We ain't gonna fit. Bring it here and I'll put it on for you. So you keep on working. I thought you were gonna take a break. Let me see. Just showed them together. There you go, Bubba. Okay. Huh? Maybe one more time after this. I gotta get this loosened up. Whoa. This has been a long day for a little bit of stuff. For what? Maybe you over here. I got piles of bolts everywhere, and I don't remember where any of them go. Well, let's play the jerk and pull game here. Oh, the fender's loose. The inner fender still catching me. Oh, them two. Should be broke loose. Nothing connected there, is it? Is there a trick? Oh, there's one hidden over here too. Way down deep. Well, got the fender off, and well, I guess we'll look at the inner fender, because the new fender that we have came with the inner fender. So get it all unbolted. The reason I started all this earlier, I was working on the brakes, couldn't get into anything, I had to stand on my head. So I'll go ahead and pull this fender off, and I can get the brakes. I'll have the master cylinder in the morning, get it all put together and build from the inside out, and have this done, this part anyways, and we'll move to another part. But for right now, yeah, clean this bench. I have nowhere to stick stuff. Until next time.